Hello, Mom and Dad Meet World. So we are over here in New York City. We're actually at Rockefeller Center. You can see behind me, that is the infamous Rockefeller tree. They've already done the tree lighting, but we wanted to give you our little bit of tips and tricks when coming to New York City. First one we want to tell you was if you're coming here for the holidays, it is magical, it is beautiful, it is a bit on the expensive side. So you're going to want to probably come here as early into the holiday season as possible, because the later you go closer to Christmas and the New Year's, prices will get even more expensive. They just continue to ramp up and up even more.
On top of that, know your airport that you want to fly in and out of. Previously, we've flown in and out of JFK. It was very chaotic, a lot further away to get to the city, and way more expensive, like 4 times more expensive. Hot tip, Newark, what is it?
EWR, when you fly into Newark, New Jersey, and quite honestly, if you stay over on the Jersey side towards Hoboken, Jersey City, Weehawken area, it is a lot cheaper than spending the money over here in the New York side. But if you do want to stay here, you will pay about 4 times the cost. I'm not even joking about that.
No exaggeration. And it's okay if that's in your budget and that's a Christmas memory you want to be downtown Times Square, New York. Do it.
All right, Mom and Dad Meet World, just wanted to elaborate just a little bit more when I say save a little bit of money by staying on the Jersey side. So we are here on the Jersey side, and we are saving quite a bit of money by getting a hotel right here on the Jersey side. So we are very close to Hoboken. We're actually in Jersey City, and we've actually stayed in Weehawken before, also very close to Hoboken. And I say Hoboken very frequently because the Hoboken station is where you're going to want to get on for trains, for the ferry. Well, there's many ferries, but there's also a ferry terminal there too. So if you don't want to take the subway, or if you don't want to Uber or take a Lyft, you can also take the New York ferry, which is, I think it's like a river taxi right across the Hudson River here, which is directly behind us. But yeah, you can stay in other parts of New York, but if you want to, I'm talking about staying over here on this side because it's very, very close to like the World Trade Center area, Manhattan area, pretty much the places that maybe you as a tourist like myself, you want to go see. You are very close to that area, but still very affordable, especially compared if you do want to stay in like the outer parts of the Manhattan area. You can stay there. It will cost a little bit more, but if you are going to stay deep in the city, where Times Square is, that is where I'm talking about, is where it gets very expensive. Also, if you are flying in from EWR from Newark, depending on the size of your party, I would think it's going to be actually okay to take a Uber or a Lyft because it does get pricey per person when you're adding up the cost of train.
Make it part of your experience, your Christmas package. But if you'd rather spend that money doing things like going to the rock top for the viewpoint, going on a horse-drawn carriage, taking in the city in a different way, then stay in the New Jersey side, stay over on the Weehawken/Hoboken side. The PATH train takes you right into downtown, and you can get on the subway, learn the subway, take the time. It's tap to pay, it's very easy, it's very color-coded. The biggest thing you need to know is you're either going uptown or downtown. So when you're trying to figure out whether you're getting off at like 33rd Street, or you're going to 33rd Street, you're going uptown or downtown. It's basically kind of like a north-south type of thing.
Yep, and when you're going back towards Jersey side, you are actually taking downtown and then taking the path over to Jersey side.
So use your maps, use your apps, take the time to sit in a warm place, figure it out, have some coffee.
Learn the subway system, yes.
It'll save you some money. This is the only city where I found that walking is faster than driving and or take the subway. And the reason being is because the traffic is so chaotic. You can literally put in, to get an Uber, and it'll take you 40 minutes, and you put in walking directions, and it'll take you 25. So otherwise you can pop down the subway and get there in 13. You just got to figure out what your best transportation options are and plan for traffic.
All right, so just a couple tips and tricks on the transit. Dennis was saying get to know your train system. So if you are taking the train system, your party of 2 or 3, it makes more sense to tap than it does to grab an Uber and cross into the city. Check your schedules using the apps. Know that if you're taking the weekend schedule, there's a different schedule than the weekday schedule. Know that there is an after like 6 p.m. schedule until midnight schedule where your trains might go from like every 4 to 7 minutes to every 15 or 20 minutes. Just know that and plan that so you don't cut a fun family activity short rushing to get on a train and sitting at a train station for 15 minutes when you could have taken your time, got a few more shots in, ate a few more bites, had another drink of something nice, and enjoyed yourself and not rushed about the city. Because if you're going to be here, as much as it's hustle and bustle, take your time to actually get to know what your itinerary looks like and pad time in between. Last thing you want to be doing is being in such a hurry to get from one activity to the next activity that you're actually not enjoying yourself. So one additional thing, I know we've said one additional thing or one more thing a lot of times, but I think this goes without saying. At the holiday season, take an extra minute to be nice, be kind, see someone, say hello, smile, nod. I know that New York and New Jersey can get a I don't know, maybe a reputation for being a little gruff, but we all have stuff, so just be kind. All right, back to the video.
Yep, one more thing is definitely plan to see what is here and what is going on at the time, because when we were here just a couple days ago, it was literally shoulder to shoulder.
So it is late, it is after hours. We were here a few hours ago and it was shoulder to shoulder. Right now, after you hit past the 10 o'clock hour, it's kind of the witching hour. Everything kind of calms down quite a bit. So if you don't have a bedtime, you're not a pumpkin, you turn into, a frog, stay out late, get the shots, the walking, the whatever. Enjoy the different bars and restaurants. Everything stays open late here.
Yeah, the lights are up.
The stores don't even close. At what time did we leave the Saks Fifth Avenue? 8 or 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it was still kind of early, maybe around the 8 o'clock side, Saks, but over here you're going to see the decorations from Saks, from Cartier,
the Diamond
Louis
District.
Vuitton. Yeah, the Diamond District is a real thing, which I did not think was a real thing, but it definitively is.
These stores are nothing like you see at home, guys. Like 9-story apartment stores, 9-story.
Yeah, this is why they make movies based out of New York or based in New York from New York, because you just need to be here, and when you're here, you definitely will experience the magic of the bright lights of big city.
So if you've got a favorite city you like to travel to in the holidays, just to get out, see the city lights, see the ball drop, do the different things, share it with us. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye for now. And until next time, stay warm. And, pack warm clothes.
Yeah, definitely pack warm clothes if you're coming during the holiday season or the winter season. And we're going to leave you with a shot of the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center. So we are just going to move out of the way.
Just like the sign says, don't feed the pigeons. That goes for the New Jersey and the New York side. Do not feed the wildlife.